change it. I love how in this passage, in this chapter, Jesus is only at the beginning and only at the end. The whole thing's about him, but he's hardly there. Jesus is funny. If he were around today and he did a miracle like this, he would never hang around for a selfie. He would never be there with the blind man, he disappears. For all that it's right that the praise and the honor fall upon him, he's never about gloating about it. But he's also about in the process of stepping back so that we become the messengers. It's all about Jesus, but the message of Jesus comes in this whole chapter, not from Jesus, but from the blind man. Everything that we learn about who Jesus is essentially comes from the witness of the blind man. And so, under the magnifying glass, your life sitting under the magnifying glass of Scripture in this story, who knows about Jesus because of you? Who's growing in their faith because of you? If someone were to look at your life and say, what is the message of your life? What would they say it is? I had a friend many years ago, he's since died, a Presbyterian pastor, unique guy. His name was Francis Horner, and he was a South African, white from South Africa, Presbyterian pastor, who was Dutch Reformed technically, but he joined the Presbyterian Church when he moved to America, and was moved to America because he was forced to move to America because he preached against apartheid. And that got him in all kinds of hot water in those days. But he told me this story, a great story, of how when he lived in South Africa, there was a family in his church. And they did what was very common with white families in South Africa, is to hire a servant to work in the house. And inevitably it'd be a black person, male or female. And they hired a black man to come and work in their house, do the cooking, the cleaning, and take some care of the kids. And this man came, worked for them, and they loved him. And it was in 6 months that he just became, in a sense, a member of the family. The kids loved him, the parents loved him. But at the end of 6 months, this man came to the parents, his bosses, and said, I resign, and I'm going to leave you. And they said, what's wrong? Do you need more money? Have we done something to offend you? Have we hurt you? What can we do to keep you? And he says, no, I'm leaving. You misunderstand. I am trying to decide which religion is true, the Christian religion or the Muslim religion. And I was told that you are very strong Christians. And so I came to work here for 6 months and to watch what the Christian life is like. And now I have a job starting tomorrow with a Muslim family, and I'm going to watch them and decide which religion is true. If someone watched you this week, how you drive and how you spend your money, what you talk about, what you're most passionate and zealous about, how you spend your time, where your heart is, your interest, what is the story of your life under the magnifying glass? The magnifying glass shows this man is Jesus. He told me to wash. He did this. He was sent from God. He's a prophet. His whole world changed. And what's the story of your life? If someone came and you had no idea why they were in your life and they just watched you for 6 months, would they come away knowing that Jesus is Lord of your life? That Jesus is the center? That your life has been transformed? Or would they just see you as another American, pretty much like any of the others?